On a day like today, the scene across America, it's mostly festive. Communities getting together, barbecuing, we drink some beer, we share some stories. Maybe we'll toast to our nation's military in between laughs. There's nothing wrong with this. The fact is that brave men and women who sacrifice for this country, they would want us to do that. They would demand that we celebrate with laughter, freedom, and joy, not just some kind of sad, solemn ceremony. The brothers I've lost, the Seal brothers, who would certainly demand that we toast, sometimes over and over again, in their honor. But they would also demand that they be remembered. And unfortunately, sometimes, too much of the population forgets to remember. You see, for a smaller segment of the American people, Memorial Day hits home a little harder, a little closer. This is the warrior class of America. The class of people that hides among you. It's the tiny percentage of Americans that have served, sweat, and bled for America's freedom. And it's their families, too. These patriots who hold down the home front and send their most beloved person on earth into the depths of hell. They kiss them goodbye on the tarmac and they hold back tears as they go forth to take the fight to the enemy so that the enemy doesn't take that fight here. In ancient Greece, when the Persians were on the verge of invading the Greek peninsula, the story of the city of Sparta provides us a glimpse into this warrior class that I talk about here today. The Spartans were the fiercest warriors in Greece, and as such they identified 300 men to send to Thermopylae. It was a narrow pass where the Persian army had to cross in order to enter Greece. It was a suicide mission, meant to give the Greeks time to prepare for the Persian armies. It said that the Spartan king, King Leonidas, he chose those 300 men not based on being the bravest or the best warrior. He chose them because of the strength of the women there and the strength of their wives. Because the Spartans knew that after their men fell in battle, the future of their people lay with the strong women who stayed behind. When the women of Sparta stood, the people of Greece followed. In the SEAL teams, we know a little bit about Spartan women. This part of the warrior class is often forgotten because they don't wear uniforms, and they don't get awarded medals, and they don't have physical scars. They serve in the shadows, they mourn in private, they wake up every day without their best friend next to them, and their heroism goes unrecognized. For these family members, these spouses, are some of the bravest Americans you will ever meet. Their service doesn't ever end. Their pain does not stop after a retirement ceremony. Their sacrifice is forever. It is one thing to sacrifice yourself. It is quite another to willingly sacrifice the person you love most in this world. To allow over and over again that your family be placed in danger completely outside your control so that back here we can live free. Free from danger, free from the knowledge of the perils of this world, so that back here we can celebrate with picnics and fireworks and barbecue. All that the warrior class asks is that we don't forget to remember. We live because they could not, and they expect much of us. Memorial Day is about remembering the fallen, but more importantly than that is it about remembering why they fell. They fell, they sacrificed, so that we could keep going. They laid down their lives so that we could live. And I mean really live. So that we could find our purpose in this world and make our mark and give everything we have to this great country. Maybe that's what Memorial Day should be about. It's a time for Americans to ask ourselves, are we worthy of the sacrifices that have been made? Are we living up to the memory of these heroes? Do we take the time to do one good deed every day? Do we love our families enough? Do we care for a friend in need, or do we ignore their call? Did we make anyone's life better today? Did we live up to the core ideals of the American spirit of hard work and self-sacrifice and always striving for a better future. These women in front of me, they don't ask that question once a year. They feel that burden and that responsibility every single day. And I assure you that the answer is yes, they live up to their husband's memory, and more. The fallen will be damn proud of who you are and what you've accomplished and what you do in their memory. So take time on this Memorial Day to take notice of these heroes, the ones we've lost, and the ones that are here with us today, and thank them. And promise to them and to yourself that you will honor their memory through action by giving back to this great country. Promise them that you won't forget to remember. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being here Memorial Day, and thank you for supporting this wonderful cause.